Tinsender's memory will be not soon forgotten, but I need a new steed.
Do you just need pony, or... I mean, there's pony outside. I could go bring pony.
I'll need to find...
Get one that hasn't been cut, though.
I'll need to find a horse that's as good as Tinsender was. Big, powerful. Pony won't do.
Right.
Tinsender was pony.
This is a mountain of a man. Camel, he'll call a cat. Look at him. He means no insult to the memory of Tinsander.
What's a camel?
Right. Never mind. These things that only eat once a month.
Those are not Uker.
You know of camels because the world that you ostracized or like kicked your cousin out to when he was younger has camels on it.
Cousin out.
I assume there's dry areas on Yig.
Yeah,
All
mostly the
sorts of
worlds
things.
that Yig connects to. There's probably no desert on Yig.
If there is, it's probably not a
A
healthy place.
spillover of some stupid animals.
Okay.
So do you want a horse, or no?
Yeah.
Oberon and Lokrik are concerned about flying there.
Yeah.
It feels like Dwarf Town isn't the best place to find a thoroughbred, though.
Find yourself a nice pony.
Exactly, it's not going to work.
We can find you all sorts of wolves of different varieties.
They do have dire boars, thanks to your recent gifts to the king.
Sure.
You could have a dire boar if you wanted.
I think I'll pass on that.
So basically, right now it'll still be Kiaran.
Who's interested in some bark skins?
Oh, when we fight, yes, but not now.
I need to know right now, though. Galith,
Altagar looks at you. What is that?
You want one? No, don't even. You quiet. He want. Yes.
Alright, 1,
3 skin.
1, 2. Okay, I'm counting 5.
Altagar's interaction
Counting
when they
5.
first met, because I wasn't around for that. Did they talk at all, or has it been sort of
Uker and Altagar had a
fist fight?
fist fight while they were fitting your foot on.
So I wasn't around for that.
Yeah.
Well, you were there.
You were there,
watching
it was
with
just-
your
Oh, I was watching. Okay.
Yeah.
your foot getting added.
He basically
Fight for my amusement.
basically
Distract me.
Uker kept on throwing him back, but Altagar would come flying in and trying to beat Uker, and
Okay.
Uker got caught off, kind of like flat-footed, we'll call it.
I won initiative and lost initiative. It was weird. I won initiative, but that was me losing initiative because
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
know he just provoked. I had a power to drink 2 things at once,
And Altagar is really
which is a lot of AOs.
has a really far
Oh
reach.
shit, fists!
He's got a really far reach. He's pretty strong. And then, did you share that you? He apparently has made contact with Morfar. Morfar
Yeah.
is the one that sent him north.
yeah, the master creepy.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Gal just kind of looks up at the giant.
He's pretty strong, and he's bigger than Uker. So
Okay. So how are you guys traveling?
Unless
Teleport.
told otherwise, I think.
teleport.
Well,
It's a good idea.
how do we get to the edge of the mountain? Or are we not getting here and then?
Well, we could just fly. Sorry, the details. We'll fly up
Yes.
to here somewhere in the dragon, not to the coast, somewhere here,
Okay.
and then if I can
Move
see
at
this
10 a
area,
day?
yeah, if I can see this, I can teleport to it.
Yeah.
That's
I
many
think we might need to
miles.
spend a day to get cold weather gear
Okay.
for the crew.
Sounds
Mainly?
appropriate.
Yeah.
Just because Lemmy's like, I'll use it with magic unless I'm away for a day, and then they'll freeze to death, and it's like alive
Sure.
when we get back there.
Okay, so during the downtime, you get some cold weather gear. Just subtract, I don't know,
Yeah.
100 gold pieces from somewhere, and then Azuri Low the and then add it to the guys.
They will
right
buy their own. They'll buy their own gear. They've gotten a lot of shit so far.
Sure. 2 days later, you guys are now, you find a place along the coast to rest. It is in the north, and it is, I think, still summer.
Yep.
Wait a second.
So Marty, the money's been adjusted for all the crew members. They each have 900 gold left, and the Ring of Featherfall and full winter gear.
Okay.
Cool.
Vine brings you to Vine the 21st. You're Vine the 23rd. You are on the coast of Isvan Hav, or the Icewater Sea.
Yeah.
You can't see the island from here. It's just too far away.
Okay.
Site is like 24 miles or something like that. You can see probably a couple hexes away. Maybe 3 or 4 if you're on top of the mountain. But
Right. The formula for that is 24 miles is a 6-foot tall being looking at a 6-foot tall being, is how that's calculated.
it is fall. It is beginning of autumn, so it is cool and wet. There's a stormy kind of weather. I would see a deep dark blue everywhere.
Marty, before we go travel, I want to cast Guiding Star.
On Dvergholm? Okay.
Yeah. And the day we're traveling, I'm spending a mythic point. I'll cast Endure Elements on everybody, and then spend a mythic point to rest, and off we go.
Okay. So yeah, you're basically 2 days there to get to the mountain range.
Sure.
Give me a percentile. Someone on the stream or
Someone stream.
percentile is a D100. You'd roll 20% or below is a random encounter. As you fly over mountains, you kind of wanted to dip south to see how the Esclav were doing, but apparently you got a good look at the mountain ranges. Okay, so I'll take the first D100 roll. One of you guys can roll it then.
All right.
Does this thing cause
25.
fear? Does this thing cause fear? Anybody know?
It is fearsome, says Oberon.
But not like other dragons?
First time that Oberon's been on the boat. He doesn't seem to like the blue dragon-headed dragon boat very much.
Oh, he's included in the list, by the way.
Sure.
I don't have to say that, right?
Yeah. So every morning, Lemio has to give commands to the lawful blue dragon head that is the figurehead of the boat. It's actually alive. The Vosguardians somehow turned a blue dragon into the boat or melded it to it. And this boat flies. You find a good place to nestle. It's a good place to make camp. It's kind of like a high ledge in the mountains. Not so high that you're doing altitude sickness, but it's sort of
Have we seen any giants?
You have been flying above mountains, so the weather has obscured a lot of the area. From here, you actually see. Let's see how hostile. Whales.
Oh shit! They're trying to get us.
I don't know. It depends on the kind of whale.
you could see like these big whales cresting the water, and kind of there's a herd of whales.
Excuse me.
Pod.
Whales in the pod.
Oh, good work. Minus 50 XP.
I don't know for who, but somebody's getting minus 50 XP.
Good job, buddy. Good job.
Yeah,
There you go.
fine.
Yeah, you happy?
I thought herd because a female whale is called a cow, so I thought herd. But anyways,
So now you go and you see the island, and we will guard the boat.
Oh, you're freaking me out here. All right. You're already. Let's not die.
okay. So Lemmy's separating from the party.
Lemmy's separating from the party.
Okay. Lemio the druid.
I don't use the mythic point endure element thing this morning.
Okay. Are you protecting yourself against cold?
Yeah, that happens.
All right, and then
Not the other
can you
shit.
describe how you're traveling alone towards the island?
Yeah, so endure elements.
Uker
I've
gives
got,
Lemmy an extract of sea invisibility that
Thank
he
you.
could drink whenever he'd like.
So let me cast endure elements on himself.
Okay.
Long strider, greater on himself. It turns into a tiny bird, becomes invisible. Picks up the potion and then becomes invisible and takes off.
Okay. How fast are you moving as a tiny bird?
100.
Wow. Okay. Let me just go. Let me just go to a random weather chart.
Now, I know, actually, Marty, how I'm going to do this is I'm going to fly up high and try to observe an island.
Okay. So you fly until the air gets really cold and thin.
I don't care.
Give me a fly check as you're trying to make it all the way up into like some crazy
Stratosphere! Uh-oh. Stupid fucking Lemmy! You fly check. Yeah, 1 sec.
The temperature today it's windy. It's a moderate. It's actually colder than normal with an 11 mile per hour wind. So it's actually not too bad for this.
Oh, there we are. 5, 6, 7, 15, 18. 26.
Okay, you spend about an hour basically flying to gain altitude. You're at a crazy altitude. You're pretty sure birds don't fly this high.
747 hits me. Damn. Okay, I'm trying to do perception to look for an island. That's
How
away.
many feet are you flying up?
How many feet? Off the top of my head, I don't know. But before I hit the clouds, so that I can see the island.
You fly up 1,000 feet. Are you still going?
No, that's fine. I know where the island direction is. I'll keep going, and I'll go in that direction now. I should be able to see it from this height at some point.
Okay,
Like
a 1,000 feet. You're not even as high as the mountains that you landed in.
Then let's get over the mountains, get
Okay.
over the water, and continue the same plan.
All right. So you spend about half an hour to an hour struggling to get about, we'll say, 10,000 feet.
Okay. Can I get over the mountains now?
Give me a fort. Yeah, you fly above the mountains. You're way above the mountains now. Give me a fort save.
Is this from air?
Yeah. Yeah. You find.
If I'm feeling this, can I cast air bubble on myself?
How long does air bubble last?
Last long and good question. Bubble. Not that one. Air bubble. I think it lasts 10 minutes per level, so it lasts about an hour or so. No, it's 1 minute per level. It's no good. I don't want to get beyond. I want to get over the mountains, but I don't want to go above the clouds.
Okay. Give me a fort save.
Yeah. $17.
Okay. You're feeling that the air is a little bit light up here, but you're over the mountains.
Okay. Now, how far can I see? Perception checks.
On a windy, slightly cloudy day, you see out to the ocean.
Can I teleport out to the water?
You have to land, I believe, on a spot.
Can't be on the water.
I don't think you can land on the surface of the water, no. You can roll a spellcraft check to know this.
It might work if you had something to let you walk on water.
There you go.
Let him figure it out.
That's right.
Spellcraft.
Does that mean if you teleport mishap and go randomly off into the ocean, you might end up at the bottom of the ocean?
Unless you see.
This is a really important spellcraft check for him to make.
Yeah.
Bad.
Whee!
My thing's at max. Just gotta Stop it! There we go.
Don't fail us.
25.
Yeah, I think we've house ruled that you have to land on a specific spot, like a physical spot.
Okay. So just teleporting to the surface of the water is not going to work. Okay.
It dangerous. It might work if you see it.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'll pick like a specific, like I can look at the reflection maybe of the sun or whatever in the water and say that spot. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you're just trying to teleport out into the ocean, is what you're trying to do.
Don't worry about it. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to teleport randomly. How fast would I get traveling? 9 squares?
You spent an hour today, so you've got 7 hours left.
Okay.
You in a full 8-hour day, you move at 100, so you're probably going to get 90, 80 feet out, which is 8 squares.
8 squares.
8 hexes.
Okay, let's power through it then.
Okay, so give me a knowledge geography.
I have what's it called running?
Yeah, you know what direction you're in.
Good point. Let's keep it going. Knowledge geography. Plus 8. 20.
Okay, you take a bearing and you begin flying out to sea. Very brave Lemmy Seabird just leaves the safety of the mountains. Okay, after the first hour, I need you to roll a fort save.
Uh-oh. 22.
Okay, the air is still thin, but you seem to be doing it. After the second hour, I need to roll a fort save.
I want to get lower if the air is really thin. I don't want to... If I'm traveling for this distance, then I'm just going to get to the island then. I don't need to go that high. But I'll do it.
Okay, well, give me the fort save first.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. You get lightheaded, and finally the high altitude gets to you, and you are fatigued.
Okay.
This is about a third the way in.
Cure light wounds should get rid of that, or a channel. But a cure light wounds, I don't want to attract any attention.
You didn't take any damage.
But alright, it's fine. Just keep traveling.
Okay, so you're fatigued.
Two strength minus 2 dex. Don't get fatigued again.
Yep.
Kind of the thing. Can't charge.
Okay, so you said you were descending now?
Yeah, I don't want to be very high.
Okay,
I can get lower.
So you get about 4,000 or 5,000 feet off the water instead of 10,000 feet, and your fatigue goes away. The air is fresher down here.
All right on. And I still can't see it. All right, keep going.
Okay, you're able to travel because you screwed around with changing altitudes. You got only 7 hexes away. 4, 5, 6, 7. So you're somewhere out at sea.
Here, keep going.
This is after 8 hours.
Yeah, keep going.
Okay, so give me a fort save for force march.
Con check.
Con check for force march. Sorry.
$16.
What time of day did you leave?
In the morning.
Okay. All right, so you're fine. You travel another hex or so. Give me a perception check.
Oops, a distance, I assume?
Yeah, go ahead. Add your distance modifier.
Uh, 53.
53 perception check. Insane. Okay, you spot land. You can see the haze of land. It looks like a glacier kind of cloaking around a mountain, several mountain tops with that are snowy peaked.
Okay, let's
It's
teleport.
just a haze. It's just a haze in the distance.
Let's teleport to that island somewhere on the somewhere like like a little corner of the shore or something like that. Wait, I can't see it yet. I can see it, but I can't pick a spot to land to pick as a teleport.
You can see it, so you could probably teleport there. That's fine.
Okay, I'd like to teleport to somewhere in a little shitty corner
Okay,
under
so
a broken tree somewhere.
just the close. Well, you don't see any trees from this distance.
What can I see? Like at the shore, somewhere on the shore.
Yeah, you see a brown smudge.
It's a dragon. Fuck. I'll just keep flying closer.
Okay, give another fort save or for a con check as you're flying closer to the island.
21.
Okay, you're able to push it. You're now at 10 hours. If you left at 9 o'clock in the morning, the sun is set.
Okay.
Well, that's unfortunate.
I'll drink my potion of invisibility.
Okay.
Or see invisibility, I'm sorry. So bird flying upwards trying to drink a fuck. Glub, glub, glub. Glub, glub.
Wait, how are you drinking a potion?
I'm holding a bottle.
Booker gave him an extract
okay.
before
Alright.
leaving
Right.
when he was already in bird form.
Okay, give me a fly.
Back from the old
give me-
Scouty days of don't
give
get
me
trapped.
give me a fly check as you're trying to drink the potion without
I'll
dropping
do a
it.
free fall. I'll do a free fall.
We'll say it's a DC 20 climb check to full round a potion when you're in diminutive bird form.
Let's see. 10, 5.
so fucked up.
It's a Blue Angels freaking
Yeah, exactly.
maneuver.
Yeah.
Basically, you
Okay, so
go into a power dive, then let the
you go into a power dive. You're falling with the potion. You go upside down. The potion spills in your face. And you're looking all right, so you turn invisible. Is that it, or see invisibility?
No, I see invisible.
Okay, all right. So you don't waste the see invisibility.
Yeah.
All right, what are you doing? Are you flying towards like everything started getting really dark, and then you're like, oh shit, can't quite see the island anymore.
Okay. Elemental. Actually, no, it doesn't matter. Just keep going towards the island, anyways.
Okay, one more con check.
Yep. Did you want to do what? 1d6?
Okay, you take 1d. You take 2 non-lethal, and you're fatigued. By the time you reach the
that's
island shores, and you could just see this, like a really desolate kind of Scrabble rock. Not a lot of vegetation. In fact, you're kind of hard to see anything more than. Well, it's at night too, so it's hard to tell.
Okay,
You can hear the beat. You can hear the rocks. You can hear water crashing against rocks, and you get the sense of the mountains in nearby.
I'll land on it.
Okay, so you land. The first time you landed, you realize, shit, this isn't land. This is kind of like a bunch of rocks sticking out of the sea, and you hop over to a stony shore.
Yeah.
So you're actually on land now.
Okay.
Give me a percentile. Okay, nothing's bothering the tiny bird. It's a diminutive bird.
Diminutive. Yeah.
Okay,
Stealth check of stupid.
you're feeling pretty tired. You actually don't see any life here. It's just kind of this really dark rock.
I want to look for a spot where we could teleport to that's out of the way.
Lemio sees these weird green lights to the north. It's kind of like this kind of misty smoke of magical lights in the sky.
Ah! No, I'm good.
It's somewhere between you and the stars. It's really strange looking. It's like really high clouds.
Lemmy will do a knowledge nature.
Yeah.
$20.
Yeah, you've heard of auroras before?
Aurora Borealis.
Cool.
So beautiful. Thank you.
Some say that this is the pathway of the gods.
Aurora Borealis. CR23, magical beasts.
It's coming to
Colossal.
Super colossal.
Right. Colossal
Marty,
plus.
I want to look for a way. Actually, I need to actually scout the island to see where the fuck this dragon. I don't care. Just find a nice spot where we can just teleport to that's out of the way.
Okay, well, you're on a stony beach.
Yeah, it's just flying towards a little bit closer to like a little alcove or whatever.
Okay, so you're searching around the dark for a place to teleport to that you can remember?
Yeah, I'll turn into a small air elemental.
It sounds like he's looking for a cave that we could teleport into.
No, just something. Yeah, something that's covered. That's like, boom, who teleported there? Like,
okay. It's slow going because you can't really see very well. It is
as an air elemental,
a gibbous moon, as a waning gibbous moon, so or maybe even a half moon by this point. So there's a bit of.
He switched into an air elemental to get dark vision.
Got it.
Yeah.
60 feet dark vision is surprisingly not that much when you're trying to do overland searching.
It's flashlight.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's still better than a bird.
Give me a survival check as you're looking for a good place to teleport.
$24.
At first you were thinking
30.
Okay. At first you were thinking that this cave looked good, but then you realized it was a sea cave and you're not too sure what the tides were like, so you decided not to go into that one. And you find a
30.
You find a small fjord.
Someone tell me what the fuck that is, please.
It's
attack it.
It's a space where the water is nestled between two mountains.
Okay.
And there's a bit of land, kind of a flattish land, in the V shape of the fjord.
Okay.
It's very, very slender. It's not very big. And then a perception check from Lemmy.
Distance?
Sure.
Fuck. Okay. 46?
There is a structure at the far end of the V of the fjord.
Okay, let's fly over to that. Wait, how big is this?
The fjord is probably 1,000 feet in to the edge of the ocean. It's water. There seems to be water running down from the mountains, kind of in a little river that's flowing through, and there's a structure kind of next to the river.
Okay, let's go there actually.
Okay, you quickly realize that the structure, its importance is gone, as it looks like an extremely large, giant-sized longhouse, and maybe several huts were built around this place, but long ago. The timbers of the longhouse have been kind of spread across the area and been rotting here in the fjord for a long time, and there are no lights. Like somebody used to live here.
Okay, perception. Just fuck out of it. If there's any,
Sure.
like a tracking. Sorry, not perception. Tracking is what I'm looking for.
Yep.
Anything here? 36.
Wildlife. It does look like things have, spent many seasons living inside the remnants of the structure. It does look like with a 36 that fire may have been involved in the destruction of the structure.
Okay.
And you're guessing anywhere from 50 to 100 years old.
Okay, that's fine. Looks like a good place to teleport to.
There's some flat ground in here. Yeah.
Is there a good way? Is there an easy way to climb out of here? Like this
Yeah,
valley?
there's a kind of like a tumbling waterfall that leads into the fjord, but there does look like there is a cart trail of considerable size that leads up
Right.
into the mountains.
Okay, good. Okay, I'm gonna go into that area, get familiar with it, 10 minutes or whatever, and then teleport back to the ship.
Okay, you spend 10 minutes looking around, and then you teleport back to the ship. Give me a percentile for teleport.
Oops. 21.
21 puts you bang on. So it's really late at night when Lemmy returns as an air elemental. There's an air elemental kind of swooshing on the ship when he returns.
I turn visible. I turn into Lemmy. I go visible. All right, we found it. We'll be leaving. We'll be leaving in the morning.
Is there a mountain to climb?
There's mountains to climb. It's the structures we're going to be going to are giant built. So there we'll have to. All right. Anyways, get your rest. I need to get my rest and prepare. Okay. It's okay.
Giant building.
Okay. Oberon was kind of napping a little bit in the boat when he snaps awake. Would someone like to make an opposed caster level check for his detect scrying spell?
I certainly would.
Okay.
He just cast it as normal Oberon. He doesn't use
Yep.
anything.
Yeah.
Is it an 8th level caster, Marty?
No, it's an opposed caster level check. They only rolled 23.
So, can he roll a mythic point?
He can.
Okay.
He rolls a 4 or higher. No.
No. Denied! My baby keeps an eye on me. My baby is watching me.
I should perhaps let all of you know that there is somebody watching at this point in time.
Thor is watching.
No, I don't think that this spell would pick up the Eye of...
Right now I can't.
1d3 annoying.
See, I can't take this
A lot of
off.
trucks.
Ahmed, you just
sorry.
unmuted yourself.
So, who's being looked at?
I don't know. They're quite hidden.
Well, who would want to watch you?
Oh, you would be surprised. We've met the. Yeah. Can you still see the scry?
There is a sensor generally hovering above some of us, yes?
Okay.
Uker is going to sort of start walking away.
Ah, yes, it is hovering above you.
Sense motive. I'll roll a bluff check.
For what?
Uker is neither shocked nor
Oh, I see.
offended by... He is not shocked nor offended by the fact that there's a magical scryer looking at him.
He's used to having the eye of the crowd upon him, right?
Yeah.
What's the DC?
The sensor?
What's that,
That's
sir?
fine.
Can we see the sensor?
Oberon can.
Do you need to make like a perception check or some sort of...
No?
No?
Maybe I'll detect it with the detect magic if you point it in the right direction.
So, I'll just,
It's still the evening, right?
Yeah, it's later.
My
in the
mic
evening.
is off. If there's I've done scrying before. Oberon, what do you think? Is it a way just
Uker
to
is
give like
going
a
to-
hat to someone so that they can wear it? So whoever is scrying can't see because of the hat. You know what I'm saying? Do you understand?
Uber's-
It might be a wonderful plan to make when the person who's scrying isn't scrying, Lemmy.
Is there a exactly?
Oh, fantastic! Yeah, it's a good idea. All right.
Is there a big rock nearby?
Sure, there are big relative to what normal people consider big.
Good size for Uker. I'm looking for something in the
No,
8-foot diameter sort of boulder like thing.
You're resting on a. There is one. It is kind of at the. Here's the ledge that your big boat is on. Here's the mountain. Yep. It's kind of wedged in the middle.
Okay.
It's about 100,000-pound rock, maybe.
Okay, Uker's going to drag it out and chuck it off the cliff, like just because.
Okay, give me a survival or knowledge architecture engineering check.
I'm about to make a boo-boo. Somebody should stop me. Survival. I got a good survival. 23.
Okay, you made it by 3. It's a good way to cause the ledge to collapse.
So Uker's over there looking at it going, oh.
And the boat.
He's shoulder slouch. Oh.
It's only about 160 feet down into like a rocky ravine next to the water.
Yeah, it seems fine.
We're good.
Oh, I wanted to be a cool guy.
And Remy flies up and moves it telekinetically.
Remy's still trying to freaking get off the planes at this point.
We're gonna find out like Lemmy was killed immediately. We just spend the next like 20 games blaming him without realizing that his body's being sold by blue planar merchants.
I don't want to see the golem that Remy possesses.
Okay, you spend a windy night. It's not cold because you're all protected by endure elements, kind of on the side of this mountain overlooking the sea. Next morning, the weather is windy. It's still cold. What are you guys doing?
It is brisk.
Uker wakes up early and has a big breakfast and stretches.
Okay. Oberon let you know that the scrying only lasted maybe 2 minutes.
So,
It seemed to go away quickly after you guys acknowledged that you were being scryed upon.
so what now?
Lemmy is going to take Oberon there, and we are going to all arrive to fight linnorm.
Right.
So Oberon and Lemmy are going to teleport over to the island using Lemmio's memory of the place,
Yes.
and then teleport back.
Maybe we should have bodyguard for those two.
How many people can you take, Lemmy?
I can take. I'm level 10, so 3.
3.
On the conversation map, let's get our strike team together so we can figure out how many castings we need.
Sure.
We should only need 2. Is there a horse that?
Kiaran.
Kieran's coming.
So I can take Kiarn and Galith.
Oh, that is such an intense mini for Altagar.
Yeah, it's super intense.
I'm taking a shit.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 creatures worth. You can bring yourself plus 3.
Yes. So Kiarn.
So we
and
can,
Galith.
between Oberon and Lemmy, we can exactly do it.
Yeah.
So you do need to go there and come back.
Yeah. So I'll take.
Oh, you go there. Oberon brings you back, and then.
Whoa! Why don't I take Uker, Oberon, and maybe Lokrik?
Okay.
Why don't we all go?
Think it through.
Oberon and I come back. Pick up Galith and the horse. That's kind of stupid.
And don't forget Altagar.
If you want me to watch the boat, I'll watch the boat.
Oh, we're all gonna do something. We're all gonna
You're
do
coming
No,
with
no,
us,
no, no,
Altagar.
all that
No,
fucking
no, no.
money.
Punch Man, come with us.
Yeah, sure.
I want to see what he can do.
I want to see what happens when he drinks thing I give him. Give long noodle arm going.
Lorcrick has no idea what you're talking about, but just nods.
Arm like
All
noodle.
right, Oberon, let's go.
Saying it twice doesn't make me understand.
It's been my experience that noodles don't hit very hard.
Yes, are we going to put up any protections before we go, says Oberon.
How
How
long to find the dragon?
Showing up invisible. I have no idea. To be honest with you, I was exhausted.
Does anyone need a mage armor?
What is that?
Your bracers do mage armor already.
Ooh,
Same thing as your.
yes, you
Okay.
probably
I'm
don't
good.
need one.
Unless you didn't see any ghosts, did you? Let me.
I didn't see nothing.
Frozen gnomes. They are about to teleport several hundred miles across an ocean to a lonely island where there is a giant temple guarded by an ice linnorm, and they know that there are undead that travel that are trapped in the ice, undead frost giants from some failed frost giant kingdom. That's the quick rundown. For the more specifics,
We feel guilty for accidentally losing a prince, and we're trying to make up for it by killing a dragon like any good adventurer would.
And by losing, we mean selling.
Remy.
Which is kind of why I'm playing a new PC this week.
ice linnorm. Linnorm is the Norse word for dragon.
Yeah. They're big, dumb, non-spellcasty, super breathy dragons.
And they don't have wings, which is interesting. But I think they still fly, right? They
Yeah,
have-
these ones do, but they're clumsy flyers compared to the standard D&D dragons. They have other powers to make up for that, though.
Kjarn, so Uker, Lolcrick, a strong boy, no, a second strong boy, and Oberon. I can give you all airwalk, and I can give you a fly, Kjarn, if you're interested.
Did Shorty just call me boy?
He is very old, little guy. I
Think of
would,
him as your shriveled old grandfather.
I would prefer an airwalk, if possible.
I actually think that
Lemmy.
Altagar might
Alright.
be older than Lemio. Given his dwarvish and giantish lineage, they are known to live for quite some time. Unless, of course, the muddying of the bloodlines between two races that are not known to, Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to insult you.
Yeah. It's okay.
How old are you? He says what he says.
I'm 60.
Oh, you are older than me. You are older than me.
Altagar is older than Lemmy. He's older than his king. Lokrik just turned 50, and he's a young king.
You're a few years older than me.
Uker and Galith are pups compared to Altagar.
So,
yeah.
can I get one of them, barking skins there, boy?
Sure, Grandpa. Sure. The question is, are we doing? Do you need it now?
What sort of danger are we teleporting into, Lemmy?
What
very,
did you see?
Very quiet, old ruins. There were no tracks. Maybe it's just some wildlife. Out of the way, hidden. So
Oh, yeah,
we
that
should have
sounds
some
like-
time.
Yeah.
Some time to prepare. Once we get there. Having said that, there is the off chance.
That doesn't sound too terrifying.
There is the off chance. You know, the dragon might be taking a poop there. I'm not sure. I didn't see any dragon poop, but. Anyways, you see what I'm saying? It's a fairly secure place. It looks quiet, out of the way, and covered. I'd say let's just cast our spells there. Anything long-term running, you can do it now, but I'd say
Yeah, I wouldn't put up all of our spells now. It sounds like. Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
I can give you all the bark skins now. You all have endure elements from me this morning.
Okay.
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 I'm actually going to say I'm going to copy your characters, and I'm going to move to a different map.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna prep this one as a protection from energy.
Tell me. I've got protection from energy and resist energy for all of you as well. Just an FYI.
Oh, okay.
Well, you really like your magic, don't you?
I also like my
yeah,
friends to stay alive.
Magic is really good. The only thing better than being really strong is being really strong and full of magic.
So Kiaran, do you prefer to airwalk, correct? Does
Yes.
anybody prefer an airwalk versus a fly versus an airwalk, or you all want airwalks?
Altagar just looks confused. Like,
Airwalks.
what the fuck are you
let's see,
talking about?
A fly
Don't worry,
is
we'll look
like-
after you.
Kieran, I am a skilled flyer if needed. He just happens to be really fast on his hooves.
I'll give you airwalk and as you
Yeah.
wish.
Oberon's got his magic carpet.
Okay, Marty, is there any place... I don't see our characters.
Conversation layer. I can force you guys there.
Oh, okay, conversation. I thought... Okay, cool. Yay! So you guys have endure elements. And... I can give you bark skin now. It'll last for an hour and a half.
Okay, as long as we find them before, yeah.
It is a big island, though, you know.
Yeah.
You know what? If we can't find him within an hour, I can rest and redo it.
Yeah, you like your magic. All right.
Okay, are you giving bark skin to everyone?
Yes.
Cool.
So
And
every...
what kind of bonus does it? I know it grants what
Plus
the
4
number.
natural enhancement bonus to our.
So you guys are I've got prepared 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's all of us.
Okay, I've marked down spells on
7
Oberon.
bark skins, 7 endure elements. I got 7 protections from energy and 7 resist energies ready. And 1
everybody
fly.
gives Lemmy a big sloppy kiss.
1, 2, 3,
No,
4,
Oberon
5.
and Lokrik are not kissing Lemmy.
5 airwalks.
Ookers, you know.
No. And I have 5 airwalks prepared. Does anybody else need anything?
So it's bark skin, resist energy, protection from energy, and airwalk.
Everybody gets that,
Yes. Endure elements, bark skin.
including Oberon and Lokrik.
Yes, resist energy, protection from energy, and
I'm assuming cold.
airwalk. Yeah, yeah.
You little bastard!
What is the hit point pool for protection from energy for you?
I'm using my regular spells. I'm not
120.
using-
120.
No, these are not. These are
Is
not
it-
mythic points. 10 points per. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, it's
You're at
120.
maximum.
You're right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is the thing about Pathfinder where you're allowed to have more than one spell running on you. I think 5th Ed you can only have one spell running, which is really
Holy
great.
fuck! Fuck
Resist
that.
energy is only resist energy 20 though, because
Resist
not
energy
super awesome.
is I don't know, whatever. I'm doing it from my cleric spell.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I'm doing all this shit.
Airwalk?
Yes, airwalk.
everybody's we're just gonna walk around the island. And it's like it's free, slippery there. We don't care.
This is freaking weird.
Oh fuck! It's not 30 points. Oh shit.
It's
Oh,
20?
whatever. It's fine. It's 20. Yeah. It's fine.
Oh wow.
Okay. And you're able to include Kiaran in this?
Kiaran is also
Okay.
included in all.
I
this
don't
shit.
see any spells on Uker or Kiaran or Galeth. on their tokens.
I accidentally put them on GM name.
Your elements, bark skin.
Yeah, just paste it so I can look
yeah.
at it without clicking.
Sorry.
John, Galeth and Kiaran, can you update the tokens to the spells they've got running?
Sure.
Kiaran is done.
It's the same thing, right, for both?
Yep.
Okay.
Except for airwalk, which I don't know why I would need that.
1, 2, 3, 4. You don't. 2, 3, 4. I can give you a fly in case you don't want to fall off your horse.
Yeah, fly doesn't last that long though.
Okay, so you guys cast a bunch of spells on yourselves. Now what? You're still on the boat. You're not on the island
All right,
yet.
Oberon, let's go.
Okay. So Lemio's
grab
going to try to
Oberon.
teleport to the island. Is that am I correct?
Yes.
Okay, give me a percentile. You viewed the island once.
Yep. Stay close. 74.
Viewed once, 76 or under, you make it there. So you and Oberon, in the light of day, arrive at what looks like the ruins of a longhouse and maybe a small village, but this village was built by gigantic people. Most likely giants. There's nothing there
Yep.
when you arrive. There is a visible cart trail that leads up into some snowy mountains, and you can see that there's rushing water coming down kind of next to the ruins into the gorge. There are some pebbly beaches, and maybe some sort of ruins of a boat, maybe? Like it's kind of sticking out of the water, like like
Oh, a giant Viking longboat.
like the the ribs of some ancient dead beast. The rounded bow, or the rounded beams of the boat are kind of sticking out of the water nearby, and it's really big. It's like twice the size of your boat easily. The place looks like a lonesome place, and then you hear a loon, which, you know, kind of solidifies it.
Well, study the area.
I don't think there's time for us to study the area.
All right,
A
then.
cursory glance shall do. Hopefully no one's watching us from those mountain peaks.
No, the way I teleported in an area that's covered, so we should not be visible. Like the way I...
There's
You know
no
what I mean, like-
covered. You guys have...
Oh, like in a corner behind
you
a
have,
wall or
yeah, you have
something.
cover beside the ruins, but
Okay.
you're in a big, like...
That's fine.
75% of the directions actually have mountains kind of looming over you. You're in like a sliver of a fjord.
Okay, that's all right.
But yeah, you guys are little guys next to these huge trees that were cut down. You're not too sure where the trees came from because there doesn't seem to be a lot of vegetation here. A bit of scrub.
Be the norm is only angry because he doesn't get enough fiber in his diet, and it's hard to poop.
Okay.
He's shitting rocks!
Oberon's going to give Lemmy a nod and then kind of letting him know that he's ready, and he quietly waits for Lemmy to finish whatever he's doing.
I'm not doing anything. Lemmy's waiting for him. It's like, all right, as soon as you're ready, let's go.
Okay, there was an awkward moment where you're both waiting for each other, and Oberon was being too polite. Oh, I guess.
Okay.
After you, is what he says.
He's going to teleport us?
Oh, right, he's going to teleport back, so I guess you don't need to both teleport back. Yeah, you're able to get back to the boat, but just barely.
Fuck.
Lemio appears, like, on a railing, and Oberon's super close to where the dragon is. He's like, oh.
Okay, come, we go. It is time. Ha ha.
I didn't see a dragon or temple. There were just ruins.
That was just the closest side to the ocean. We're not too far from the ocean. It was just over. It was over about a kilometer or so in if you remember the V, you know, there's that direction.
Yes, I saw the water. It was right there.
Okay,
Oh,
so...
Well, no, never mind.
So, Oberon, are you take us three or you take Galeth and Kieran?
Whichever group you wish
doesn't
me to
matter.
take, he says, as he looks to you guys, and he wants to say yes, and he looks to Galeth, and he wants to say yes, and he doesn't want to make a decision. 'cause
I'll
he doesn't wanna
take
hurt
Galeth
anyone's
and
feelings.
Kiaran.
Ooker will grab... Here we go.
All right, guys.
Okay, Oberon just gives Lemmy a nod this time, and then teleports. and arrives at the lonely, ancient lodge. And
We both arrive.
at the same moment, kind of nearby, in the same configuration. Actually, bloop, you guys arrive in this beach.
We do the caster nod like to each other, like, yeah.
Okay.
Good job.
you nod at Oberon, and he cocks his head off to the side, like. Ah, yes, it was very brave of you to come this far alone.
I mean, good job. Get
I
good work.
can't see the shore on the other side.
It's far. It's very far.
It's a very desolate place.
Yeah, right.
But it wasn't before. Look at the boats. Look at
Right.
the big lot. Ho ho.
Yeah, there's still some really big beams that are intact. Like you could actually pick up one of these huge tree beams if you wanted
Guys,
to.
no, not yet. Our voices are gonna... shut up! Our voices are gonna echo like crazy through here.
There's a
Gotta be
10,000
very
pound
quiet.
log nearby, kind of half.
It's just taunting me.
Yep.
It's taunting me. Oh, that log.
Iker, come and make your home here if you like. I don't care. Just be quiet right now until we go and find the dragon. We want
Okay.
to find, do not get found.
The
boy.
irony is, as Lemmy raises his voice a little bit, some ravens and crows kind of like go squawking out of some nearby.
for fuck's sakes.
It's taunting me. Anything could be under this log.
Right. Let's not fight. Let's just deal with it after. Spells are running. Right?
Yes. Wise Lemmy.
All right.
Dude,
Um,
we'll drink
let's
a
take
minor
to-
extract.
take to the sky. Let me. I'll be in front of you guys. I'm gonna stick to the. We'll say like a general deck. I'll stick to the left of the mountain, and we'll scout out.
Why don't we
Alright.
follow road? Probably gives tribute to dragon.
We're just gonna fly around and look for the dragon?
I mean, I could just cast like a huge spell somewhere, get his attention. That'll work. I'm pretty sure.
It
Or
might
just-
also get the attention of any giants that are on this island too, though.
We don't really care though.
Or
Really?
Or the undead, or the undead ones that live beneath the ice.
That would do. Yeah, that is no.
Don't like that. Nope. Nope, not liking that.
Uker will airwalk himself 5 feet up.
Okay.
Yeah, get off. Yeah, get off the ground, everyone.
The
turn
ground
into
here
a
is actually
tiny
like
bit of-
stony beach and pebbles and the base of an old structure. So there's no ice here. You'd have to go up into the mountains to find ice.
So
Uker
Lemmy
picks
does
up a
the
stone and skips it as
diminutive
far as
bird.
any man has ever skipped a stone.
You're skipping a boat.
It's still going. You're using you've got a mythic ability, right? Like it's throwing.
Yeah, I've got unlimited range.
The distance.
Limitless range.
You know, you're gonna sink a boat someday.
It'll be funny. Don't worry, it'll be
We've already
adventure.
done that.
All right, 1 in 100 chance that the ice linnorm spots you guys dicking around in the old ruins.
It'd be really convenient. Hey, Lenore, get over here.
Yeah. All right. We are already here then.
Yep. Follow the road.
Okay, you're
let's-
gonna
let's
follow the
move.
cart path up into the mountains.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Double time.
it's an old path. It doesn't look like it's been used in a long time. It's partially washed away in areas, but your airwalk kind of allows you like gods to walk above where mortals had once tread.
Gonna give us a big head. You keep talking like that.
Yeah, it's like a
Build
billboard
them up,
circle spell.
tear them down. Build them up, tear them down. It's like Britney
Why
Spears.
is it so mean? Oh, God. We follow the path.
Yeah, you follow the path up into the mountains. It does actually begin to go high into the mountains. There may be signs as you were going up that these giant creatures may have lived along this path. There are like a couple of old buildings that have crumbled away. You come across a cave and taking a quick look in. Lemia, what?
Diminutive.
You're in your bird form.
Yep.
Okay, you go flying in.
100 feet again.
Flying into the cave, and it's just an old bear cave. Nothing living here.
Okay. Detect magic.